Hi guys, Colesy, and welcome to this initial pilot episode of a series I'm calling Top Tech or Tech Turd. I like gadgets, I like tech, I love these things. I wanted to make a series that was kind of just me buying very cheap budget tech and gadgets and just see whether they are top tech or tech turd, whether they're worth your money or not. So for this episode, we're starting with this. It's a solar powered battery power bank. Is it going to perform well? Is it top tech? Is it tech turds? We'll find out, shall we?
Well done.
This is what we're looking at today. It attracted me mainly because of the solar panel aspect of it. I figured that's pretty cool actually with a power bank. If I could charge my phone while I'm out camping, you know, while you're outside, while you're not near an outlet of any sort, it'd actually be a very handy piece of tech. $7, roughly £7, $7, this is what this cost. When you open the box, what do you get? Small USB to micro USB cable, and you get power bank. No instructions of any sort. It's come from China or Hong Kong, somewhere over there. So honestly, I wasn't feeling positive about it. Right? I figured it's probably not going to be great. And especially being as it's advertised as a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and I have a power bank here. This is the power bank I actually use. It's a power ad. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. I bought this probably about a year ago for about £10, £15 while it was on sale. Very good, handy to have, useful for all your gadgets. Now, this one, supposedly is twice the size of this one. Supposedly. I mean, they're pretty similar size-wise anyway. I mean, I'd say this one's a bit thicker, but this one's heavier. This one is most definitely heavier, which makes me think better quality. I mean, this one's metal and this one's plastic for starters, but I'm doubting the capacity of it. There were a lot more that were apparently a lot higher capacity than this one. There were some that were advertising themselves as 100,000 milliamp hour, and I thought that's just a lie. There's no way that's true for this amount of money. Anyway, so I went for this one thinking it has potential to be correct. So, what do we really have with this device? Obviously, we've got the solar powered, which is what really attracted me to this device. We have the inputs. We've got 4 blue LEDs here, which is obviously your power level. We've got a 2 amp out USB and a 1 amp out USB. So we could technically do 2 devices at once. And we have a 5 volt in, which is to charge the battery if you don't use the solar. On the back, we have these kind of like this array of LEDs. Originally, I had no idea why these were there. Not a clue. And being as I didn't get a manual, I knew nothing about this device. We also have this LED here on like the input panel. Again, no idea what that was for, because we didn't have an instruction manual. I really had to figure a lot of this device out for myself. The main reason I bought this is because of the solar powered aspect. So I've had this sat on my windowsill of my office in the sunlight. It's been a beautiful day in England this past week. So we've had sunshine, which is a surprise. So this has been sat on windowsills. It's been sat here in my office on the windowsill. It's been sat in my kitchen. I've been moving it around to where the sunlight comes through so I can put it in direct sunlight in an attempt to charge up the device. When it's solar powered, it has 1 LED, which I figured means that it's like 1 bar of charge and it's going to charge up. Now, this has been charging for 3 days in sunlight, and it does not go higher than that. So I was initially not pleased. I thought, nah, this is crap. This is rubbish, isn't it? It's not going to charge. It's terrible. Since then, I have realized actually that, for example, right, if I'm holding this here now, I have studio lights in here, so you can see that the blue LED is lit now while there's light shining onto the panel. If I turn this upside down, so the panel's facing downwards, the blue LED goes off. What that actually means is, as I can see it, the solar panel doesn't actually charge the battery inside of here. If you plug a device in, it will literally just take charge and just charge it while the sun's there. It doesn't store the energy. So if you're out in the sunshine, if you're camping or whatever, if it's a nice day and you need to charge, say, your phone, you can charge it while it's in the sun. But at night, you're not going to have any luck because it doesn't charge the battery via the solar panel. Again, no user manual, so I had no idea. Anyway, I plugged it in. I charged it via the 5 volt in via the micro USB. Charges up nicely. It does. It's a battery. It charges up, it holds power, it puts power back out when you put something in, when you power it via one of the 2 USBs on it. I have no way of really testing the capacity of it other than really unscrewing it, but I don't really want to do that. So For £7, I'm actually quite happy with it. It's a good spare battery bank and it's good for powering in the sun. I actually quite like that aspect. So, on to the other things that it does, which, again, it didn't say that it did these things. It was literally a solar-powered battery bank. That's all it advertised itself as. So, these are kind of extra features I got for free, I suppose. So, back to these LEDs. So, these LEDs on here, no idea what they were for. I figured they were some sort of like telling you it was charging by solar or something. No, it's none of that. If you hold the on and off button here, if you just press and hold it, it's quite actually hard to press. It's just a flashlight. That's all it is. It's just a light. I mean, it's quite bright actually. I turned it on last night in the dark. Bloody bright. I think if you press it again, it dims it slightly. Press it again, and we go to some sort of flashing. I don't know why it does that. To turn it off, press and hold again, goes off. So, that's that. That's actually quite a cool feature. I like that. Again, if you were camping and you were using this to charge your phone during the day while you're out in the sunshine, and then at night, it's, you know, if you charge it up before you go or you have a chance to charge it, you can use the solar panel during the day to not drain the battery, and then at night while you're out, you got a nice little light that can look at my face. Look. Oh, look at that. So this is as dark as it's going to get during the day. But here we go. Here we go. Now I've got a light. I could light my face. I could use this for vlogs. That's a cool little aspect that I didn't think I was going to get with it actually. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Now on to the other one. Now this one, this little LED here, this little LED next to the 5-volt in, this has been triggering me for days. No idea what it does. It's not an alert. It doesn't tell me anything. It never lit up. So I had no idea what it was for. I figured it was just dead, if I'm honest. However, last night while I was experimenting with turning the flashlight on and off on this thing, I realised if you double press the on button, I don't know whether you can see that, that comes on. You're right, that looks weird, doesn't it? That looks goddamn weird. Do you know why it looks weird? Because it's a black light. Why? Look at it. Look at, I'm shining on my face. Look at it. It looks like a blue LED, but it is a black light. I don't know why this is on this. I mean, it's cool. I don't have a black light. Well, now I do. But look at it. Look at it. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Let's shine it on. See, look, right. It looks blue on there. It looks blue on the green screen, right? But if I shine it on my face, it's definitely a black light. And I have been round things, and I've been shining this at all sorts, and you can like see like it illuminates bits of dirt and things. You see it like on CSI. That's what it reminds me of immediately. CSI. They're always looking for semen on that show. It's always semen they're searching for with a black light. Luckily, no semen on my face, it appears. Anyway, so I have no idea why that feature is there, but if you double click the button, you get a black light. And then obviously if you just click the button, it tells you how much charge you have via the 4 LEDs. Overall, actually, surprisingly, I'm very, very impressed with this. I don't think it is the capacity it says it is. I don't think it's 20,000 milliamp hour. I don't believe you. For $7, I don't believe you. For £7, for $7, I don't believe it's 20,000 milliamp hour. Because this thing is 10,000, it's heavier. I don't think this is 20,000. However, for the amount I paid for it, I'd be okay if it was 5,000, to be honest. It's gonna give my phone a couple of decent charges, and that's fine. It's a good backup. That's what these are supposed to be, backups. I mean, it does do the solar powering. I've just had it sat in my living room charging my tablet. It charged it. It just did a good job of charging it. So while it's in sunlight, it does use the solar panel to charge things. It also charges up. And you've got an amazingly bright flashlight, and it comes with the black light as well, which I have no idea why it's included on this device. But I like it because I don't have one, and it's a weird, nerdy gadget that I now have. So overall, top tech or tech turd? I'm going to say it's top tech, actually. I did not expect that. I expect a lot of these to be, I've bought something and it is goddamn awful. But for this initial episode, I am very impressed with this. Very impressed with this, actually. Would I recommend you buy it? I don't know. It's up to you. Again, it's not branded at all. There's no brand on this. And it took a good 3 weeks to get here because it came from Asia or somewhere. I can't actually link you to it because I don't know where you're going to be able to get this exact device from. You could buy one that could be awful. It could be a very similar imitation to this but be terrible. But this one that I have bought, actually, I'm quite impressed. So I'm going to say this is top tech. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more Top Tech Turd videos, I'm going to be reviewing gadgets and things that interest me. Things that just stick out to me. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to try and make these as regular as I can. I quite like the idea of this series. Like I said, I'm a big tech nerd. I love my gadgets and stuff. So this series really shoots me down to the ground. And if I can find some kind of hidden gems, that's really cool. But also, if I spend a little bit of money and it turns out to be junk, then you know to avoid it. So thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know what you think of this series in the comments. And I'll catch you guys next time.